United we illuminate, the Light Kingdom Party, the Charter. Today, Unio Mr. Cardusius wishes to speak about the Charter of the Light Kingdom Party. The first and most essential part of our Charter is the end of corruption and quid pro quo. When we engage in obligations with others, we circumvent the improvement in lives of many. And we need to depart from a state of dependency, and we need to return to a way of improvement that is founded on sincerity, honesty, and that provides to the welfare of the people the greatest benefits. No more quid pro quo, end of corruption. And it is a difficult task, but such task can be achieved, and we need your help to do so. Additionally, the Charter stands for an improvement of the justice system. From the moment an arrest is made, from the moment contact with any individual is made, cameras need to be activated. Cameras and recordings need to be present in any process of seizure, in every process of prosecution, and as in the past, paper has been only part of such procedures with evidence. Video documentation shall replace such paperwork or support such paperwork in order to warrant just procedures. The disappearance of evidence, the elimination of evidence, the tampering with witnesses, the deprivation of evidential material from proceedings is something that will be in the future not possible. Because every step along the way, there will be recordings, and everything will be traceable, every misconduct. And such misconduct shall be subjected to punishment by the law, multiplied in dimension of a regular citizen. Because the point is, the ones that would engage in such crime to influence a trial, to influence proceedings, knew and should have known that their conduct is of utmost illegal nature. Many individuals are suffering from a deadly disease. Some of them are under great pain, and their death will be a very painful one. The Light Kingdom Party, the Charter of the Light Kingdom Party, stands for assisted death. We should be able, as individuals, to choose our point of time when we wish to transcend from a physical dimension into an infinite energy dimension. When one is knowingly, through evidence, very sick, very ill, and cannot be cured, and will suffer greatly from the pain such illness inflicts upon him, he will have the choice to end his life with medical care. That is what the Light Kingdom Party stands for. Additionally, we stand for a woman to have full right for abortion. As long as her health is not jeopardized, every woman should have her own choice if she wishes to keep a child or not. We are not here to judge individual circumstances. We are not here to judge their motivation, why a child at a certain point of time is not possible. We are here to support the decision made. The Charter of the Light Kingdom Party stands for women. Women would have not used nuclear power, would have not used nuclear weaponry, would not use fire and fury speeches, because women have a certain wisdom, a certain sensitivity towards material aspects of life that men lack. And our machoism has been a huge part of the chaos we find ourselves in. The empowerment of women, the equality of women in the Senate, politically, is for us a most essential part of our charter. We stand for equal rights and equal positions with women. Most women are more qualified as men are, and we need to acknowledge that. Additionally, it is for us most essential that we pay attention to healthcare and education. Both require from us utmost attention, as it is healthy individuals, as it is educated individuals that will make a difference in this world and that will provide the rise of a global kingdom that is powerful in its nature. We need to empower people and their dreams. We stand for a program in which students that successfully complete their university, the top 3, to be financially rewarded. $100,000, $50,000, $25,000 to start their future. We stand for teaching entrepreneurship, entrepreneurship from home, in schools. We are standing for fraternity. From the first day a child goes to school, we replace family, or we assist a family in creating an environment of a family, not an environment where weapons of teachers are directed against children that direct weapons against children and teachers. This is insane. We have lost any sort of reality to even envision teachers and children to have guns. We need to create an environment of love, of understanding, of working together, of fraternity, in order for such individuals to find a purpose in their life and to feel that they are important and that they do not need violent acts in order for them to rise to any sort of significance. And it is essential for us to control the pharma industry. No more quid pro. We cannot allow that political decisions are made that are favorable to the pharma industry because contributions and donations are made for political races and candidates that are lucrative and that isolate such individuals then to make decisions against the pharma industry. The prices have to be worldwide the same. We need to return also on a level of sanity in such area. And it is essential that everyone has health care. We cannot leave anyone behind. It is important for us to understand that artificial intelligence, the computerization, will replace the workforces of the future. And less people will be needed to manufacture more. And the only way we can counter this is when we support the individuals that are losing jobs on their journey to independence and self-employment. And there should be government grants, and we will stand for that, that empower them, that encourage self-entrepreneurship that is founded on a foundation of benefits that exceed the current limitations. Change is very simple when we apply the right instruments and tools to initiate such change. And with no question, more and more people will need to work from home and build their future on such foundation. And we need to support that. Ductus ex simplo. We need to make certain that we as leaders acknowledge the significance of our own actions, our own dialogues. There cannot be Stormy Daniels. There cannot be fire and fury speeches. There must be a sane state of mind that communicates political programs that are most meaningful. And it is essential that we return on such path of sanity and reject anything else. Royal, noble, honorable brothers and sisters, an additional subject matter that we support is the elimination of cash. The wars against countries will not be fought anymore in the future. The wars in the future will be directed against terrorism and organized crime. And therefore, we need to eliminate their access to cash. And it is essential for us to acknowledge that only through the elimination of such cash, we dry out terrorist cells. And we prevent organized crime to flourish and to launder money. Therefore, the Light Kingdom Party stands very clear and firm for a one world currency, and a one world currency that is founded on electronic means, on credit cards, and any sort of IDs that reflect the standard of the 21st century, and that have one currency that is worldwide, globally used in mind, that fights any sort of criminal activity. The Royal Order of the Divine Light, the Light Kingdom Party, additionally stands for the military to become the right hand of the intelligence community. We do not want to fight wars against countries. Our purpose in the future will be to support intelligence and to prevent crimes before they happen. And we believe that the army is able and capable to be a great response system against such potential threats. And that is what we stand for. We are in the 21st century. Changes are necessary. Things we have done 20 years ago and that we're still doing today are outlived. We need to change. The system has to change. And we also need to acknowledge global warming. The Light Kingdom Party stands for action that provides relief to nature, so the beauty that is surrounding me will never cease to exist. And that we purify air, purify the waters, and make this world altogether a better place. The Light Kingdom Party is standing for equality. We are all equal. There is one universal God that bonds us and not divides us. The Light Kingdom Party is the party of unification. It is a party of essence. It's a party of depth. It is a party of great meaning. And it is such meaning that we need to form a future, to realize change that provides for us all a better foundation for living. Many, many more very significant elements can be found in our charter. But most importantly, it is you, the people, that matter. And we need you, the people, to embrace our very firm position also against gun control. The NRA, we need to give up the privilege of owning guns for the safety of our children, for the sanity of our society. There must be permits for somebody to own guns, to carry guns, and there must be a solid reason why such individual needs a gun. Yes, there can be hunting permits, but proper screening, education programs, and a license must be essential for anyone to own a gun. And assault rifles of the nature we have seen recently are part of history. We cannot and should not allow for such weaponry to be available to the public and to be in reach to children. And if weapons are in reach to children, and such children commit crimes with such weapons, the ones who sold them or the parents are equally liable and will be trialed in all affairs related to such crimes. And to the full extent of the law, they should feel the same punishment. We need to take proper action, and change will only happen when we make it happen. Salus populi, suprema dexesto. The the Light Kingdom Party has placed this charter on a foundation that is for the welfare of the people, the light that we need in order for us to find ourselves in a future that embraces humanity, that embraces justice, equality, and that makes all of us one under our Creator's Son.